Good morning to everybody. Welcome to Morning Mobility. We're going to get up, get moving well and feel better for the whole day. So as ever, please be sensible. If you're working out at home, give yourself space. Make sure you're working on a good surface that's comfortable to kneel on. So get a mat if you're not on a soft carpet. And of course, if it doesn't feel right or you feel unwell in any way, please stop. You can always come back to it another day or seek advice. And so let's begin. We're starting standing today and we're going to focus on mobilising the back. So feet together, we're going to turn the toes out and then lift the heels up and place them down onto the floor. So we connect our feet to the floor with our big toe, little toe and heel. You don't need to wear shoes for this. In fact, it's probably a good idea not to wear shoes, which is good at this time of the morning. Stand up nice and tall. Really feel that you're lifting your chest, dropping your shoulders down your back and connecting your ribs to your hips, and that your chin's pulled back and your head stacked on the top of your back like an extension to your spine. Nice deep breaths. Get some oxygen in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Want our ribcage to expand outwards as we breathe in. Take a couple of deep breaths and just drop the chin down to the chest. Keeping the shoulders down the back, feeling a stretch through the back of the neck. Lift the head up. You can look up slightly. Don't look up too far today. And drop the chin down to the chest. So we're just getting a little bit of movement right at the top of that back. Into your neck, looking up and down. And whilst our chin is down, let's drop one ear to one shoulder. Keeping the shoulders down the back, and then gently roll the head to the other side, and the other ear drops to the other shoulder. And we just repeat that, ear to shoulder, and ear to shoulder. Let's reach the arms in front as far as you can. Link your hands and separate your shoulder blades. So you want to feel that you're rounding through the very top of the back. Then you're going to pull the shoulders back, pull the hands back into the hips, link the hands behind the back, and lift those arms up away from your body. Let's do that again. Reach forward, separate your shoulder blades. You can drop your head down here as well. And now pull back, and lift the chin slightly. So we're combining the neck and shoulder movement, upper back movement. One more time. Reach forward. This time cross your wrists, separate your shoulder blades. Dropping your chin down to your chest. And then pulling the hands back. And looking up very slightly. Don't worry if you feel any clicks at this stage. Mobilise the shoulders as well. So bring those shoulders forward, up, back and down. Just making the movement as big as you can. Shoulders forward, shoulders up. Shoulders back and shoulders down. And whilst the shoulders are down, let's take this movement the other way around. To the back first and then the front. And again. Good job. Let's reach down towards the right side and down towards the left side. Just notice any differences as you move. Reaching down towards your knee and down towards the other knee. So I'm tighter. On this side, I'm not going as low. One more time each way. Alright, let's drop the chin down to the chest. Let the shoulders come forward. Suck the abs in and start to separate those backbones. So we're rolling down, articulating through the spine, keeping the chin tucked into the chest, just until you feel that as low into your back as you want to go. And then you're going to come back up, one vertebrae at a time, extending through the back, dropping the shoulders down the back and the head stacks on top of the back. Let's do that one more time. Roll forward. So this is all about moving with control through your full range of movement and encouraging that range of movement to increase just slightly. Let's do that one more time. the shoulders down the back. Let's circle those shoulders forward, round, back and down. 2 in one direction and then take it in the other direction. Good, let's reach down to the side and up to the ceiling with your shoulder, extending the arm out so it's straight, and you're going to get a deeper stretch through the side of the body. Let's do that the other way. Elbow up to the ceiling, separating the rib from the hip, and then reach the arm long to separate the ribs. And do that one more time each way. It should feel nice. A little bit of a release. Nice smooth movements. Beautiful stuff. Bring the arms out to the side. One arm comes in front of the body. Let's chase the elbows round that body, keeping your head still. So you're rotating your shoulders. Not just flexing side to side, but rotating through the waist. Arms out. Rotate. So try and reach for your elbow without moving your hips. One more time each way. Deep breath in, exhale as you reach around. Feel the shoulders rotate and feel that movement in your waist area. Hands to your sides, chin drops down to your chest, shoulders roll forward. We're going to come all the way down to the floor. Hands down, knees down. So we're in a quadruped position or horse stance. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's just focus on the upper back. Press the heel of your hand into the floor and separate your shoulder blades or protract, and then drop your chest down towards the ground. Bring your shoulder blades together, retract. So we're just focusing on the shoulder complex to begin with. Protract, retract. One more time. Push into the ground and drop towards the ground. Now this time, as we push to the ground, tuck the chin to the chest and suck the abs in so we round all the way up, looking between your legs, tucking your tailbones under for cat. And then we're going to lift that tailbone, drop the chest to the floor, slide the shoulder blades together and lift the head up for cow. So let's do that again. Cat, suck in, and lift up for cow. Nice deep breaths all the way. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Feel that movement into your back. Step the hands forward, take the knees wider, and sit the hips back for child's pose. Reaching your arms in front and dropping your hips down towards the ground. Head can relax. So the biceps or the upper arm comes to hide the ears. Let's just take one arm and slide it under the other and drop the shoulders level to the ground. And feel that through the back of the shoulder on the underneath arm. Just turn and look to that lower hand, lifting the shoulder and getting a little rotation through the thoracic. Come forwards, change sides. Feel that stretch through the rear shoulder with the shoulders level. We're just going to turn and look to the hand and rotate through. Just come forward, suck in for cat. Lift the tailbone for cow. Take the hands forward. Bring the weight into the hands. Press into the heel of the hands. Abs braced. Lower the chest to the floor. And now squeeze through the back of the body. Without pushing up on the hands. Squeezing into the back to get some extension in the back. Release down. Brace your abs. Press up. Sit back to child's pose. We're going to reach the hand under here. Turn and look, just like we did before. Now, if you want to go further, and only if it feels good, bring one hand on top of the other, and then stack the elbows on top of each other for a deeper twist. Nice work. Come back through, suck in for cat, lift the tailbone for cow, Come into neutral, step the hands forward, sit back to child's pose. Reach the other arm under, turn and look, stay here if this is good for you, and then stack hands, stack elbows, and look up to that top elbow for a deeper twist if that feels good. Nice deep breaths. Release out. Weight comes forward, going deeper here. Abs brace, elbows tuck, squeeze through the back of the body. So this is where we go, using our muscles to get that range of movement. Brace your abs, press up and sit back. Let's just do this one more time, but we're going to take it a little bit further for those who want to go there. Abs braced, lower down. Now if you want, push into your hands and take that extension a bit further with a half cobra. Abs strong all the way. Release down. And bring the hands to the side. Lift one leg, bend it, and just bring it across the body, up and down. Lift the other leg and bring it across the body. Definitely not as mobile one side as the other today. So I'm moving quite well this way. Actually, I think it's my shoulders that are the problem as opposed to anything else. Squeeze, lift, bend, and bring it across the body. That's a little bit better. Always in control, folks. And remember, if this doesn't feel right, no need to go there. You're just getting a deeper rotation into the lower back. Good job. Elbows into your ribs, abs braced. Press up, sit back for child's pose. Right, let's bring the legs through. So this is where we're going to sit in a straddle stretch. Seated straddle toes upwards. Folks, if you're struggling to keep your legs straight in this position and sit upright, do sit up on a cushion or a bolster like this, or you can go higher than this just to get better length through your legs. Don't worry if your legs don't go as wide as mine, but do try and keep your toes pointing upwards. Let's sit up tall and reach the arms out to the side. So if you're sitting comfortably wherever you are, that's good. I'm just going to position myself. There we go. A little bit better here. Let's bring the arm in front again and wrap so we rotate around. Our hips are fixed when we're sitting here, so you might feel that this is more intense. Breathe in, wrap, and chase those elbows around the body. Let's go again. Breathe in, wrap, and chase. One more time. We're going to come up this time round. The arm comes to the outside of the leg and we reach down the leg. So we bring some hamstring into the stretch, but the back hand still comes round for a rotation. Remembering everything is connected. Wrap, exhale, reach down the outside of the leg towards that little toe. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Wrap, exhale and reach. Now if you want to reach back and straighten out that arm that's behind your body, please do. Breathing in here. Wrap, exhale and reach down. Excellent. Good job. Let's bring one elbow to the inside of the thigh and then the hand or wrist to the inside of the calf. I'm going to take the opposite elbow up towards the ceiling, look up high, and then reach that arm along for a slightly deeper stretch through the side of the body. Let's turn and rotate down towards that leg. Sit yourself up. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Elbow to the inside of the thigh, wrist to the inside of the calf. elbow up to the ceiling, big reach up, look up to that arm, feel that deep stretch, hold it briefly, and then turn, rotate, reach down the leg, lengthening through the hamstrings again. Of course you can always reach your toes if that's good for you, or not if that's not good for you. Let's do that one more time, this side, elbow, wrist, elbow, hand, feel the stretch, look up. So we've got a deep rotation, come on down. One more time. Elbow, wrist, elbow, arm. Feel that deep rotation. Come on down. Just need to let the big doggy in. It's going to come and say hello. Come on in. Hello. Good boy. Yeah. This is a down dog. Good boy. You're going to go to bed? No. You're going to bed, are you? Someone wants breakfast. You want breakfast? You're going to lie down. Okay. You want telly? Yes, you are. Not convenient. You see, we forget to stretch in the morning, but animals don't. They stay natural. You keep stretching, big boy. Right, onto your bed, go on. Really obedient. That's it. Good dad. Yeah, okay. Nice picture. Let's just tip forward here. We're going to sit down with 90 degrees on each knee and our hips opened out. So, a little bit of a stretch here. Come forward over that front thigh. Just opening out the hips. Sit yourself up. Just change to the other side. We're not going to do deep rotation through the hips. And come forward over that thigh again. Leg to the side, tip forwards. And one more. So we've just got a little bit of mobility through the hips. Now let's get some mobility into the back. Now this does involve memory, which is relatively challenging at this time of day. So we're just going to sit with 90 degrees, ankles flexed, 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees through the hips, ideally 90 degrees through the back leg. If you just make a mental note of where your legs are positioned, that is absolutely fantastic. So don't forget, hands frame your front foot, sit up, front thigh, sit up tall and to look over your shoulder. And just make a mental note of your peripheral vision. So see how far you can see. Remember to check where that knee is. Tip forward a little bit and lift your back leg. Or we just mobilise the back hip. Getting a little bit of movement into that hip joint. Alright, final check for replacing the leg needs to go back to this position. It is now going to come back under the top leg and you're going to lie down on your side. Knees stay bent, keeping your knees together, just the top leg, like a little Charleston kick, heel lift, straight up towards the ceiling. You don't need to do a vast number of reps here. We're then going to join the ankles together and repeat the same thing with both heels lifting, keeping the knees on the ground. Again, 4 to 6 reps is absolutely fine. Hand then comes to the ear and we do the same thing with a little side crunch. Don't worry how high you lift. We're activating through the obliques, so pulling the ribs down to the hips. Exhaling as you lift, inhale as you release. Again, same number of repetitions, 4 to 6. Hands down, sit yourself up. Bring that lower leg back to the position it was in, sitting in your 90-90 sit up tall, and to look over your shoulder and see how much further you can see in your peripheral vision. That's magic. Change sides. So same thing here. Hands frame the front thigh, sit up tall, and just turn and look over the shoulder, the same side as that front leg, and check your peripheral vision. Double check where that knee is, that front knee. So you want to return it to this position. Just take a little forward lean, lift the back leg, and tap your knee, heel. Starting to get some movement through the pelvis. Last check for where that front leg is. Lie yourself down and bring that front leg back to be the lower leg. Knees together and bent. Top heel only lifts. And then both heels join together and we do the same thing. Adding a little crunch. Drawing the rib down to the hip. Exhaling as you lift. Hand comes down. Sit yourself up. Replace that lower leg to be your front leg. Same position as you were before. Sit up tall and turn and look over your shoulder and just experience that greater range of movements. Nice work. Let's cross the legs, sitting up tall. Sit bones stay firmly down. Elbow comes up to the ceiling. Sit bones still down. Now the arm reaches long. We're going to come forward here, all the way around. Slowly uncurl up. Repeat through on the other side. Elbow up. Big reach long. Forward on the diagonal. Come all the way around. Slowly uncurl up. Bringing the soles of the feet together, remembering which leg was crossed in front. Squeeze the knees down and release. Squeeze the knees down and release. One more time. You're going to bring the other leg in front here. Probably going to feel very weird, and start on the other side of the body. Elbow lifts. Big reach long. Keeping the sit bones down, reach forward and around, really exaggerating that movement, going as far as you can. Slowly uncurl up, change sides. Big reach with the elbow, reaching with the arm, forward on the diagonal, coming all the way around. Slowly uncurl up here. Let's just finish off with one more spine mobilisation. Feet hip width apart, lower yourselves down, connecting the feet to the floor. We're going to press the lower back into the ground, lift the lower back off the ground, and press the tailbone into the ground. Do that again. So little pelvic tilts. Lower back presses into the ground, tailbone presses into the ground. So you flex like you do in cat and arch like you do in cow. As we come into flex, lift your tailbone up, then lift one vertebra at a time, all the way up to full bridge, nice straight line, knee, hip, shoulder, and then one vertebra at a time, come all the way down. So we're getting a little bit more control in this here. Coming all the way up, pressing into those heels. Heel, little toe, big toe, and all the way back down. Don't go too fast here, just try and visualize and feel tailbone, then one vertebra at a time, lift all the way up, feel that spread up towards your upper back, and then slowly come down. Hugging knees into chest, releasing through that lower back. If you can hold your big toes and let your knees separate and just rock a little side to side. This is all good. Legs down onto the floor. One knee bends, foot to knee. Bring that knee across the body. Arms open out. Reach the hands away from one another. And we're going to just roll up, stack shoulders, and open out. Again, roll over, stack shoulders, and open out. One more time. Replace the foot to the floor, bend the other knee in, bring it across the body, keeping your shoulders down. This is where I'm tight. And then we just rotate the other way, so we're coming up, stacking the arms, stacking the shoulders and opening out, and this should increase the range of movement. Rolling over, hands on top of one another, shoulders on top of one another, and open out. One more time. Hold it there. Up to the centre. Hug knees into chest. Chins into knees. Roll and sit up. I hope you're feeling a little bit more mobile. Have a great day, everybody.